cool that the whole school, like our whole community, is going to be tasting the same things today. Some of you guys may have had this. I actually did this with my classes last year, just like one-on-one, just my class. It was kind of cool because some people were like, oh, I've had these before, this is the best one, and other people have never seen them before, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you come up and in a minute and get some of the candies. So we have 3 different things. Tastes are such a big part of culture. And last year when we were doing AAPI month, from just my class, my homeroom, I went and I got just a bunch of snacks. And it was so neat to see the kids, you know, on both sides, tasting things that they had never tasted before, but also the kids who would come in and go, oh, this one, you need to taste this one. So they could kind of see some of their own culture coming into the classroom. But also on top of that, you know, our crew is supposed to be about, you know, making connections with each other. And how do we always do that? It's, you know, through food. A lot of times we'll sit down and eat, you know, big celebrations. It's about eating together and breaking bread together. And so, you know, the idea was too that by giving them this opportunity to taste something new, have a new experience together, that maybe the crews would also get closer together. All this candy got here, and it was like, how are we going to get this distributed? And Kim Rolph's kids were amazing in helping us to get everything together. They did it all in like a day and a half. Could not have done it without them, and it also gave them, you know, a new experience and a very authentic experience of work to do.
We have to put it in the baggies.
And we have to sort them in bins. Like we took the yellows and we put them in one bin, the circled into the other bin, and then the whites, and then the white candies, the hard candies into the other bin.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And then the key was to give people some nice treat.
They worked so hard together. They worked good teamwork, and they had
Teamwork.
and they did have the discipline of not eating it while they were doing that, and they got it knocked out in one day.
Wow.
Every student in the school. So,
It's like a boxing glove.
so they did a good job. They worked hard and working together because they had teams of 2. So they did really well.
3, 2, 1. Okay, so I give the flavor a 2. It needs to have like more flavor in it, and then I give like the other thing same 2. 2 out of 10.
How many people, this was your favorite? Esta es tu favorita. Anya, Max. ¿De quién es el favorito? Doblon. Okay. Would you compare
It's
them
like
to
go looking
anything in your culture that you've had before, or were they
no.
different?
Like a lot different.
A lot different from what you've had in the past?
Yeah.
So that was a cool cultural experience.
Yeah, it was different.
I really like tasting the candies because you get to experience another culture which you might not be able to experience otherwise. And you get to taste like what went into that, what people in that culture would like taste, what they like to eat. And it's really fun.
Teamwork makes the dream work.